What's up? Reading this book by Matt Kahn, and just the thing that stuck out to me today was, well, still not really sure how to do the whole like loving everything that comes up and everything that you're feeling and all the emotions and everything that he's like the main thing that he's talking about in the book. But the one thing that stuck out to me today was that he says whenever you are feeling an emotion, like you're feeling bad or like something from the past, like sad about something or whatever it is, I guess it doesn't matter. Just an example. It's like all of the past experiences that you've had or times that you've felt that same thing. It's like a magnet in your body drawing all those experiences together, and it's giving you a chance to basically release all of them, so you don't even have to like remember them or think about them or deal with them in any way other than just letting them be there and letting them happen, and you can basically release them and work through them that way, which I think is a really awesome way to think about it. And it's like really motivating me to, not resist and act out and react whenever and take it out on somebody else or whatever whenever I'm feeling something that's uncomfortable, because that's obviously not the way that you're gonna be able to work through it and release it. Basically, he just says to like concentrate on the area of your body where you're feeling that and breathe into it and just kind of, I guess that's it. I guess just like let it do that until it releases, until like you've felt it, you've experienced it, whatever, and then it can leave. You're okay with it as long as you're not like resisting it by like thinking I shouldn't be feeling this way, or I don't want to feel this way, or this is because of somebody else, and blaming it on them and getting angry at them or whatever, which is what I do all the time. I was doing that yesterday the whole day, upset at someone for how I was feeling, and yeah, it's really hard to remember to do this at the time. So I'm trying to figure out some way to like remind myself so that when this happens, I remember that this is just trying to release all of the old stuff. And yeah, that's just what I've been thinking about today since I read that. Just thinking about that a lot in my meditations, and even the last couple of days I've been really trying to like even make myself think of things that would make me feel upset, like things that bother me basically, rather than avoiding them. I've been trying to think about them or focus on them so that it'll be like alive in my body, so that I can feel it and I can really like just try to breathe into that area and release it. I was doing that a lot. It was either yesterday or the day before, and I was like getting some really intense, like overwhelming feelings in my body, like going through my whole body, and I don't even know, they didn't even like seem to relate to a memory or anything. Like it was just like the feeling of like energy moving through my body. I think it was just releasing some old stuff, which felt really weird, but I don't know. I hope that it worked through something. That's what it seems like it's doing. What else? I was just thinking that, like, I mean, I told you guys I quit my job at the beginning before this process even started, like a couple weeks before, and just thinking that I haven't even like worried about money at all, even though I have absolutely no money, but I'm just like so happy with the process that I'm doing, and like I know that I need to be doing this process now, and I know that I'm going to be taken care of. So even though I have no money, I don't really need to spend money on anything besides gas and food, so I've just been like really being careful and like spending the least amount possible. But like it's been cool. I've luckily had like my mom and family to support me a little bit, give me a little bit for food money, and then like just some friends too that know what I'm doing have helped me out a little bit, which is awesome. And yeah, I was just thinking that I'm just really not worried about it because I know it's going to work out, because I feel like what I'm doing is just in my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's just funny because I thought I was going to be freaking out, or I was, before I started the process, and made the decision to quit, I was really worried about what I was going to do, and it doesn't even really seem that relevant right now. I feel like right now what I'm being asked to do is like work through all this old stuff with myself, my family, my relationships, just like do all this work right now. So I feel like I'm not really supposed to be doing much as far as work. I mean, I have been helping out a little bit, subbing classes at the yoga studio, but I really just feel like I'm supposed to be doing this work right now on myself and working through all these things, so that then I'll be able to start, helping people, start figuring out, what my purpose is as far as like how I can help out the best, because until I work through all these things with myself, I'm not really going to be able to show up for other people, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm feeling good about the process. And I was watching a video with Kyle Cease that said to write down, like, since you've made the leap, write down how it's already like affected or helped, made a positive impact on the world. And I was just thinking, like, even though I haven't really like done anything in particular to help people, but like just going through this process I feel like helps, because it shows other people that they can do the same thing. And also just by me like not going to a job that I hate and doing a crappy job there and like affecting people in a negative way, not being as stressed out, not driving as much, not having as much road rage, chilling out and meditating on the beach. I mean, that has to make a positive impact on the world, right? Yeah, just by me like just being a more positive, loving person for people that I'm around, which I'm not even around that many people right now, but I already feel like I'm connecting more with people, like when I go to the yoga studio or whatever. I'm just like starting to be, I mean, I still have a long way to go, but starting to feel more like open and loving, and like just feel like I have more time to like be present with people. I'm not running around stressed out all the time like I used to be. So yeah, those are just some positive things I feel already, even just after 2 weeks. Yeah, there might have been some other things, but that's just what I'm thinking of off the top of my head.